One of the ideas I've seen floating around the community recently has been an anniversary event for Battlefield 1, which is turning 10 years old in October 2026. This would bring us to around Season 4 or 5 of Battlefield 6, and in my opinion would be the perfect time to launch an anniversary event celebrating one of the best Battlefield games ever. In this event, they could run a mid-season patch similar to the California Resistance event currently ongoing, and then add a remastered map and a couple World War I era weapons. My pick for the map would be Monte Grappa, as I'd love to see this scaled up for modern conflict, and I think it would be really easy to work it into the lore. You could either have NATO or Pax Armada using the old bunkers in some sort of defensive retreat where they make their last stand in the region upon the mountain. You could even turn the old bunkers into some sort of First World War museum. This is arguably Battlefield 1's most iconic map, and I think it would work really well in a modern setting. In order for the map to be balanced for modern vehicles and weapons, they would need to expand it slightly in length between spawns and objectives, and then provide additional cover especially around the trenches to make helicopters and jets less dominant. If the trench fighter loadout could rack up 80 kills on a game of Monte Grappa, imagine what a modern jet with bombs, cannons and missiles could do, let alone an attack helicopter with light rockets, tows and a gunner. Even though World War I era weapons have not been in any sort of combat use for quite some time in real life, except for in very rare cases, I still think you could justify through one of the factions being desperate for arms and then looking into older weaponry to help push them forward in the war. I'm not paid to write video games, and I'm sure someone at DICE can think of a much better reason to shoehorn them in, but my point is, from a lore perspective, this would probably be pretty easy to implement. My picks with the weapons would be the Martini Henry, Hellriegel 1915 and the iconic trench gun, as each of these weapons are beloved within Battlefield 1 and they span multiple weapon classes. You could also go for some other weapons like the Lewis gun, the Bar M1918 and the MP18, which are all iconic in their own right. Assuming DICE do some sort of Battlefield 1 anniversary event, what would you like to see? Comment down below and stay tuned for more.